91-year-old man gives sperm sample to shock DR. When you get older, your body starts to turn on you. As you age, you need to start taking vitamins, pills. You may also need treatments to keep you feeling good. This is also the time when you start looking at retirement. Retirement is important to some people because there's some point in life where just going to work feels impossible. People work their entire lives, sometimes looking forward to retirement. However, when you think about the health issues that often occur when you are finally ready to retire, it can be kind of a double-edged sword. Well, this story is about a man who had been retired for years and required regular medical assistance like most retirees do. This 91-year-old man gives a sperm sample to his concerned doctor, and 3 days later he gets some shocking news. You can give us a shock by clicking that like button and sharing this video with your friends. And also be sure to subscribe and make the notification bell so you don't miss any of our future videos. During this elderly man's regular visit to the doctor gave him a cup and he asked him to take the cup home and give him a sperm sample. Well, the man obliged and took the cup home. When he returned to the doctor's office the next morning, the cup was empty. The doctor asked the man what had happened, and he told the doctor that he tried with his right hand. Nothing happened. He said that he tried with his left hand, still had no success. It was then that he asked his wife for some help like her husband. She tried their left hand. She tried with her right hand. His wife even went as far as to take her teeth out and try to help, but still no results. He told the doctors that he and his wife were both unsuccessful, so they called the woman who lived next door, Arlene, to try and help. She came over and she tried to use both hands and had no success. She tried to use her armpits with no success. Finally, she tried squeezing it between her knees. Still nothing happened. The doctor couldn't believe what this elderly man was telling him. They thought it was a relatively normal thing for a guy his age to struggle to give a sample, but he thought that when his wife helped that he should have been successful. Well, the part of this story that shocked the doctor the most was that he called his neighbor to help him. The doctor had been treating both the man and his wife for years and years. He couldn't believe he called his neighbor over to come help. The doctor understood the man just wanted to follow the doctor's orders and return a sample, but he shouldn't have brought his neighbor into it with the doctor. Asked him why he thought his neighbor should come over. He said that he had to since he and his wife were unable to open the jar for him to give his sample. They called the neighbor who they hoped would be able to open it. The doctor was relieved when he heard the man's story. He also thought it was pretty funny. He had a dirty picture in his mind about what had happened, but the story was actually a clean one. The doctor realized that he shouldn't have had that thought as said to begin with. He's been treating the couple for years. He knew that they both had arthritis in their hands. You should have realized that they wouldn't be able to open the jar. When the doctor went home, he told his wife this story. First, she was as horrified as he was, just as horrified as you probably were as I was telling you this story. Well, when the doctor told his wife the real story, they both started to laugh. They both thought that it was so funny that both of their minds went straight to the gutter after hearing the man's story while they posted the story on Facebook. I think there's no way of knowing if this is true or not, but everybody who saw it did think the post was funny, including us, which is why we're sharing it with you. The story was liked over 643,000 times on Facebook. And it was shared thousands of times. People seem to really like this story. Subscribe for more.